We are in Chapter 8 of Photoshop, and right about now you are probably looking at the title of the chapter and wishing it would go away. The vector graphics are going to be back to haunt you. Yes, we are going to be drawing with the pen tool, and this should bring back nightmares from the items we did in Illustrator. I know it's nobody's favorite, but we do need to use vector graphics. You can use vector graphics as well as bitmap images in Photoshop. We already know that raster images are based on a grid of pixels, but we can also do the vector graphics, which are the lines and curves using mathematical vectors. Those vector images will retain their crispness when they're resized, and they're appropriate for illustrations, for type, and for graphics that can be scaled. In Photoshop, just like in Illustrator, the outline of a vector shape is a path. Paths can be, remember, either curved or straight. You can draw them with the pen tool, the freeform pen tool, or you can use a shape tool. The pen tool will draw the paths, and you can also do rectangles, ellipses, and other shapes using either the freeform pen tool or using your shape tool. You can access the pen tool by using your P key on your keyboard. You can use Shift P to toggle between the pen and the freeform pen tool. Paths that do not have a fill or a stroke, just like in Illustrator, will not print. The paths are vector objects that contain no pixels. Bitmap shapes that are drawn by the pencil tool and painting tools, however, contain pixels. We're going to get started by using a practice again, because it's been a while since we've used the pen tool in Illustrator. So this is what we're going to create. You just need to go in to File and open in your Lesson 8 folder. You're going to open Practice Start. Rename the file, and you can leave it with Practice Start and just add your initials to it to save it. We are going to practice using the pen tool. Read about the pen tool on page 185. You will create work paths as you're doing drawings. They are only temporary, but they will show up in your paths panel under your layers. And while you're working on that, you will find the path, and you can rename it and save it, and then the path will stay in your path panel. We're going to configure the pen tool option and the work area. So in your tools panel, you need to select the pen tool. In the options bar, you need to either select or verify the following settings. You want to choose not path, but shape, and make sure that you do not have the rubber band selected in the options. So if you find rubber band, deselect that. You want to select auto add delete. So that is selected. We want no color right now from the fill. And you can use really any color for the stroke. Right now, there is no color selected. They propose a green color, but you can use any color that you'd like. I will use green because that's what's in the book. Enter 4 points for the stroke. And in the stroke options window, you want to choose center. You're going to start by drawing a straight line. Anchor points mark the ends of the path, just like in Illustrator. Click the Paths tab to bring that to the front. You'll get the thumbnail previews of the paths that you draw. It's empty because we haven't started drawing yet. Zoom in and you're going to click on point A and release your mouse button. And then click point B, and you can hold your shift key down if you want. If you remember, that will keep a straight line. And you've created your straight line. Hit enter and you will terminate the line that you were drawing. So you can move on to the next shape. We're going to next draw a curve. Just like in Illustrator, we get to drag as we're drawing. We're going to click on point A. Next, click on point B. Just like in Illustrator, drag to the blue point. Click on point C and drag to the blue. Click on D and you've completed the drawing, and again hit enter. You can move on to the next, and remember we've done this shape before. So you're going to click on the A, click on the B and drag to the blue dot. Click on C and drag to the blue dot. Click on D, drag to the blue dot. We're changing directions. We're going to click on E and drag, F and drag, and remember that the line will continue in the direction that you've started drawing. So when we click on G, we're still getting a bit of a circle. Not as much of a bend as maybe we'd like to. If you would like to curve that a little bit more, you could by dragging up a little bit, and you'll get a nice point. Again, hit your enter to terminate the line. If you're not happy and you want to redraw it, all you need to do is select it. By selecting the Move tool, you can delete it and you can start over again. Next, we're going to draw the outline of the coffee cup. Good practice for what we're going to be doing. And back to my pen tool. I'm going to start at A and hold my shift key down and click on B. Again, I will hold my shift key to click on letter C, then again to D, and up to E. From E, we're changing directions, so we're going to go to F and click and drag to the dot. We're going to click on G and drag again to H. Then we're going to click on H itself and back up to A to close. If you're not happy with where one of your points came up, just like in Illustrator, we have a direct selection tool. We can go to the path or the direct selection tool, and we can move our single point and line it up a little better, just like we were able to do with Illustrator. We can adjust the curve just like we did in Illustrator. So if you're not 100% happy with what you've came up with, you can go in and correct it just like we did with the pen tool in Illustrator. Because we've created a closed path, you don't have to click enter to end it, and you can save your file. To turn this file in, you can go up to File and do a Save As and save it out as the PDF document again. Go to Press Quality Modified and save PDF. Now that you've completed that, you can close your files.